Nothing moves beneath the grin. I fake a laugh, I pose just right. I'm dressed in gold but drained of light. I smile like I'm not hollowed out. They love the way I play devout, but under silk and crimson eyes I bury every truth in lies. I'm dead pretty, don't you see? A porcelain ghost in luxury. I break in heels, I bleed in pearls. A haunted crown in a plastic world. I'm dead pretty, but not alive for you. Mirror tells me I'm divine, but I don't recognize that spine. Kiss me soft then look away. I'm just a doll you want to slay. I smile like I'm not hollowed out. They love the way I play devout, but under silk and crimson eyes I bury every truth in lies. Climax, dress me up in roses dead. Comb my hair with lies you said. Hold me like a pretty prize, but I stop breathing in your eyes. I'm dead pretty, don't you see? A porcelain ghost in luxury. I break in heels, I bleed in pearls. A haunted crown in a plastic world. I'm dead pretty, and I died loving you. You dress your lies in lullabies, with velvet hands and silver eyes. You touch me soft, but cut me deep. Now every kiss puts me to sleep. I wore your name like holy silk, but you bled me dry, drank all my guilt. Now every word feels sharp and thin, and I'm still letting you in. You're my velvet knife, you look like love, but every touch draws just enough to keep me bleeding, soft and slow. You kill me kind and I let go. You're my velvet knife, and I still crave the cut. I dress my pain in satin lies, smiled while I drowned in your disguise. You gave me roses dipped in ash, and I still chase your every flash. I wore your name like holy silk, but you bled me dry, drank all my guilt. Now every word feels sharp and thin, and I'm still letting you in. You're my velvet knife, you look like love, but every touch draws just enough to keep me bleeding, soft and slow. You kill me kind and I let go. You're my velvet knife, and I still crave the cut. Slice me slow, but say you care. Lie like lace, I'm almost there. One more kiss and I'll be gone, but baby, I'll still write you songs. You're my velvet knife, you look like love, but every touch draws just enough to keep me bleeding, soft and slow. You kill me kind and I let go. You're my velvet knife and I still crave the cut. Your hands were sugar on my skin. Now every touch just burns within. You whispered soft like midnight gold, but every word has turned so cold. We danced in smoke, we kissed in fire, fed each other dark desire. Now I taste you in my sleep, sweet as sin and just as deep. Ashes and honey, that's what we are. Bittersweet ruin, a broken star. You love me warm, then left me dry. Now every drop still makes me cry. Ashes and honey, still stuck on my tongue. I drink your name like cold red wine and ache for things we left behind. Your shadow lives in all my life and lingers when I kiss goodnight. We danced in smoke, we kissed in fire, fed each other dark desire. Now I taste you in my sleep, sweet as sin and just as deep. Climax, you were sugar laced with doom. You bloomed then left me to consume. Your goodbye never felt so slow. Still I'd kiss you just to know. Ashes and honey, that's what we are. Bittersweet ruin, a broken star. You love me warm, then left me dry. Now every drop still makes me cry. Ashes and honey, and I still crave the burn. I wore your touch like a velvet trace. It's gone from my skin, but it's still in this place. Whispers in the dark, still wearing your name. Though the mirror says I've changed. Every night I try to breathe you out, but you live inside the silence now. You left a velvet trace on me, like heat beneath a winter sleeve. I can't scrub you from my dreams. You're stitched in every melody. Not a word, not a face, just a scent I still chase. You're gone without a name, but I still feel the flame. Your ghost walks soft where the shadows bend. I pretend I'm fine, then break again. Every laugh, every glass, it tastes like then, like your breath against my skin. I tried to drown the I feel. I lie awake 'cause the memory's real. No voice to follow, nobody to blame, but the burn still calls out your name. You left a velvet trace on me, like a brand I wear silently. Can't erase what I can see. You're woven into every beat. Not a word, not a face, just a ghost I still embrace. You're gone without a name, but I still feel the flame. It's not the wind, it's you again. Brushed by nothing, but I still turn. A chill like fire, like lessons unlearned. I walk alone, but you still lead through empty streets and silent need. Your name was never mine to say, but your breath still finds its way. You're the air on my skin. I breathe you in without a choice. Not a word, not a sin, just the echo of your voice. You're a touch that never fades, a ghost I let remain. You're the air on my skin, still whispering your name. I never call, but I still wait. Your silence folds me like fate. Every room still tastes of you, even if the scent's untrue. You're nowhere now, but always near. You vanish, but refuse to clear. You're the air on my skin. I breathe you in without a choice. Not a word, not a sin, just the echo of your voice. You're a touch that never fades, a ghost I let remain. You're the air on my skin, still whispering your name. If I close my eyes, will you dissolve or just return like always, soft, unresolved? Ooh, You're the air on my skin, in every shiver, every spin. Not a scream, just a sigh, still wrapped in your goodbye. You're the pulse I hold within. You're the ache beneath my grin. You're the air on my skin, and I can't let you in. Some lights don't lead you home. Oh, they just show you what you lost. I saw it flicker through the haze, like your eyes in the back of a cab that day. It wasn't real, but I still stayed, following ghosts through the static and gray. Every dream you never near, but the feeling still draws me here. You're the phantom light I keep chasing. In the silence I feel you breaking. Not a face, not a word, just a pulse in the dirt. I scream your name in every sound, but your silence wraps around. You don't return, you don't reply, but you live where my shadows lie. You're the phantom light I keep chasing. In the silence I feel you breaking. Not a face, not a word, just a pulse in the dirt. You're the fire I can't ignite. You're the phantom in the night. I never asked you to stay, but won't your ghost fade away? Every light I touch turns cold. I still feel the warmth you stole. You're the phantom light I keep chasing. In my ribs I feel you blazing. Not a face, not a voice, but I never had a choice. You're the wound I can't rewrite. You're the phantom in the night. Deadpan, I taste you. Your name comes back like metal and blood. Not sweet, just flood. I press rewind and lose my breath, 'cause love with you always smell like death. It cuts inside, I swallow it still. Your ghost has a sharper will. It's glass in my mouth when I think of you. Shiny pain that feels like truth. I chew the past 'cause it numbs the now. I could spit, but I forgot how. You said remember me, now I cannot. You built a room inside my rot. I keep your smile in the back of my teeth and let it slice every time I breathe. There's no escape when memory feeds on pretty wounds. I let it bleed. I let it bleed. I kiss the shards like they were you. Bled on purpose to feel it's true. They say forget, but cuts don't lie. Some love you, I just try. It's glass in my mouth, sharp and numb. Love was poison, but it felt like home. I hold the hurt like sacred sound. I miss the pain that pinned me down. was I escaping? Inspired by the weekends after hours, Haze and Rihanna's raw on phoned for love, but no one was there. I keep rewinding, but it skips. Did I taste you or just my lips? Was that even real? Or a movie in my head? Was I in your bed? Or just dreaming it instead? I wrote songs for a ghost I fed. I called it love, now I call it dead. I wore your hoodie, maybe it was mine. I cried in your arms, or maybe just wine. I left the light on, but maybe for me you were a film I paid to see. You said forever, or maybe I hope. You look so close, but my memory chokes. I danced alone in your illusion, spoke my truth to my delusion. I kissed you once, but never felt. You held my waist, but not yourself. Was that even real? Or a drug I made? Did we happen? Or was it a game I played? I felt the fire, but you stayed cold. Maybe you was just a story I told. Was I in love? Was I in love? Or did escape and escape and escape? Her blood looked like a siren. But I never screamed. The walls were thin, but no one heard. I bit my lips, swallowed the word. He asked you good, I blinked instead. If silent counts, I always bled. They say she's strong, she just stays calm, but that's not calm, it's a quiet bomb. I never screamed, but my body shook. Never cried, but they never looked. My voice was glass behind my teeth. I shattered aloud, but underneath I lay beside, but far below. My chest stayed still, so no one know. I learned the skill to break in style, to wear the bruise with perfect smile. He loved my quiet, said you're chill. He never heard the kill I feel. I turn to ghosts before his time. so softly to cover the flame. Don't touch me gently, your warmth feels cold. I'd rather your anger than a love control. Don't touch me gently. Don't touch me gently, your warmth feels cold. I'd rather your anger than a love control. I don't need your careful, I don't need your safe. If love is as quiet, I'll choose the A. Don't touch me gently, your warmth feels cold. I'd rather your anger than a love control. She's beautiful, but she's gone. You still see her, but you're wrong. Eyes like glass, but they don't see. Lips still red, but they're not me. Hands still soft, but they don't feel. She's dead pretty, that's the deal. Dead pretty, and she stays that way. Dead pretty, nothing left to say. Dead pretty, you can look but not hold. Dead pretty, cold and gold. Smile like silk, but it's a wall. Touch her skin, you'll feel nothing at all. She's a frame you used to know. Now she's art you can't let go. Dead pretty, and she stays that way. Dead pretty, nothing left to say. Dead pretty, you can look but not hold. Dead pretty, cold and gold. You keep her name like a ghost in your mouth, but she's not here. She already walked out. Dead pretty, and she stays that way. Dead pretty, nothing left to say. Dead pretty, you can look but not hold. Dead pretty, cold and gold. Dead pretty, and gone. Dead pretty, and gone. Dead pretty, dead pretty, dead pretty, dead gone. You called me gentle, I called it blade. You touched my skin and and felt betrayed. Silk on my hands, velvet on glass. You thought it'd save you, didn't last. I spoke in low, you heard in trust, but softness cuts when it must. Soft is a weapon, don't mistake the lace. Soft is a weapon, danger in the face. You called me safe, I called it play. You came too close, I walked away. I wore my light like a quiet storm. You didn't know this was the norm. Soft is a weapon, don't mistake the lace. Soft is a weapon, danger in the face. Your guard fell down, you thought you'd win, but I was steel beneath the skin. Soft is a weapon, don't mistake the lace. Soft is a weapon, danger in the face. I stayed soft and you fell. And you The air stands still, the room won't move. The throne room holds what none approve. No fire lit, no warmth inside. The crown stays cold, it will not hide. Walls of stone and gold of eyes. The throne room keeps its silent price. Throne room temperature, cold as her rain. Throne room temperature, none will complain. Steps are soft, but the echo's deep. The air grows thin when she won't speak. No handshake, no words collide. The throne room breeze, it's frozen pride. Throne room temperature, cold as her rain. Throne room temperature, none will complain. No doors creak, no curtains sway. The throne room waits for her to stay. Throne room temperature, cold as her rain. Throne room Silver shines under my skin. They call it safe, but it drips in. The cup is clean, the ring is cold. The silver poison never told. It moves in silk, it wears a crown. You take a sip, you won't sit down. Silver poison, sweet on the lips. Silver poison, quiet cliffs. The chain you hold, the glass you raise. The silver poison never sways. It hides in light, it waits in tone. You call it mine, but drink alone. The silver poison, sweet on the lips. Silver poison, quiet cliffs. Not in rage, not in flame, just silver poison plays the game. Silver poison, sweet on the lips. Silver poison, quiet eclipse. Silver stays and poison sleep. No need to speak, the room obeys. Quiet sets the rules she lays. Her crown is still, her hands at rest, but every breath is a silent